What's up, guys? Now I probably made this video a little early because Pat Riley's holding his his end of the season press conference annual thing he does every year at noon today, later on today. And by that time I'll be just going to work, clocking in, so I won't really be able to stay around for it. I may, if I'm possibly fully in. Well, let me look at my schedule. Let me see what time I go to work tomorrow, because I can make a video tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to make one tonight after work. Uh, mm, I can make one tomorrow after work probably. Yeah, something like, I don't know, something like that. But let me go ahead and make this video real quick. Now, I did get to hear what E-spo said, and some of the players, some of the quotes they had. It sounds like to me when they asked about Dion Waiters, whatever they asked about him, E-spo pretty much said that, uh, he'll be fully healthy next season. So that tells me that they're going to probably keep Dion Waiters, which is like, do we really have to keep this guy? I'm sorry, guys, but Dion Waiters, it's like J.R. Smith to me. He has that same mentality. I'm not saying he's like he makes idiotic mistakes like him, but he has that same mentality, game wise. He just chuck the ball, and that's not what this well. That's I don't like that type of basketball, honestly. Um, I believe that chucking this hero ball bullshit is over with, guys. It's over with. That's over with. It's done. I don't, it's more about passing the ball nowadays. You don't fucking just chuck up the ball and try to get the team out of a hole. I don't like that shit at all. And that's what Dion Waiters is about. That's his game. Before you can blame this on the injury. Before he got hurt, uh, before he went out for surgery, he was shooting the ball terribly, percentage wise, and he was a turnover machine. So he really wasn't playing great. When he got to the rim, he really didn't finish as well. You can blame that on the ankle injury for not getting high up enough. But yeah, I just Dion Waiters is not. He's not the type of player I want to, he's the type of he's a good six man, guys. So let's be honest. He's a very good six man. He would be perfect on the Houston Rockets or he's like a Lou Williams type to me, just a bigger body. And that's just being honest, guys. That's really being honest. He's not a starting two guard. You don't start him at your two guard. He's a bench player. And I'm being brutally honest. Let's not overrate these players on the Miami Heat because we still do not have a real deal All Star on the team. Goran Dragic to me is not an All Star because he was basically default. He was All Star by default because someone got hurt, guys. Let's be honest. He wasn't originally an All Star, so we really don't have any All Stars on this team. And let's not pretend like Dion Waiters is an All Star. So that's what's up. That's it. That is what's up with Dion Waiters. When they asked Pat Riley about Dion Waiters during this press conference later on today, he's probably going to say the same thing. I hope they do something though and try to get rid of his contract. We have Josh Richardson. We don't really need Dion Waiters. We have Tyler Johnson and Josh Richardson. Those guys are good enough for me. I don't need. This team is too filled up with two guards. We have too many two guards on this team. We got Dion Waiters, we got Josh Richardson, we got uh, Tyler Johnson, Rodney McGruder, Wayne Ellington. That's 5 freaking shooting guards. And then Dwayne Wade, if he doesn't retire, that's 6 shooting guards. We have too many two guards. It got to the point where we had to move Richardson to the 3 spot, and that's not his normal spot. I don't like him. He's too small to be a 3. So, we need to do something about all these excess two guards. Um, and that probably means getting rid of Dion Waiters, especially if they keep him during the summer, which they probably most likely will. If they keep him and he doesn't show up the first half of next season, he's definitely traded. Uh, During the deadline. What else? Yeah. What I was gonna say. They didn't really say anything about James Johnson. Like I said in the last video, I pretty much want him gone. Same with waivers. Uh, they didn't say anything about. Well, E-spo said this about Whiteside. He said that it's unfair that he's getting, you know, they're the media is making this storyline about him and Whiteside not getting along. He said that Whiteside was injured. That's kind of the reason why he hasn't been getting minutes. I don't know about E-spo. It may be a bunch of bullshit out his mouth, but there's something going on. I did say though, maybe Whiteside it was during the playoffs a few videos ago. I said maybe Whiteside does have an injury. We don't know, but it was the end of the season video. I said maybe Whiteside did have that hip injury or that knee injury, really, made his play suffer this year. I don't know, but they got to get whatever is right straight up. If we're gonna keep this core, and see what I'm thinking is they're probably gonna keep this same core. E-spo said he already wants Wayne Ellington back. Um, he pretty much wants everyone back. I think they're still going to shop Whiteside though around, and maybe they may shop James Johnson just to move his contract around. But if they're going to keep this roster, that tells me that Pat Riley's looking to go get a player like Paul George. I'm just saying, anybody, because you can't keep this same roster and think you're going to beat Philly or Boston next year. It's not going to happen. Those teams are the Apple Dogs in the East. Those teams are the team. We gotta respect those teams. Then you got Toronto with also. Even the Wizards may still be good next year. So you got a lot of good teams next year that you're gonna have to compete against, and you're not gonna be able to compete against those teams without an All-Star. You need a All-Star. So hopefully they go after George. I don't know. Do I think Kevin Durant's leaving Golden State? Hell no, not now. Anyway, he's gonna leave, but I don't think it's gonna be now. I'll be surprised. Who else is a free agent? LeBron James. Dude. It's a lot of people telling me that LeBron James may consider coming back to Miami. I'm starting to hear that more and more. When I go to work and because people know I'm a big Miami Heat fan, but I'm starting to hear that a lot now. LeBron James may go back to Miami because if you think about it, he's not gonna go to Houston. Really, guys, that's too many ball handlers, too many alpha dogs in one locker room. Chris Paul, James Harden is enough. You really think he's gonna go to Philly? Him and Ben Simmons are the same player. They're gonna clash heads. That's not a good mix. Me personally, I think he's gonna either stay in Cleveland or him and Paul George are possibly just going to go to LA. That sounds like the most likely scenario. But if Dwayne Wade could somehow get LeBron James to bring Paul George down here and we could sign both of those guys, then we can move a contract like James Johnson. And we probably would have to move Whiteside's contract too. And we could sign those guys. Then we'll be in the mix. We'll be a top team in Eastern Conference again. But it's a lot of things to think about as a Heat fans. I'm not trying to sound like, Lakers fans because this is how Lakers fans talk, but it's a possibility, man. I don't think him and Pat Riley are really clashing heads like that anymore, him and LeBron James and Pat Riley, so you never know. Because I feel like Pat Riley is going to do something this summer. Because if you're going to keep this same quote-unquote core around, you're definitely getting an all-star. Maybe even two. And I think if that's happening, then Dwayne Wade definitely returns back for one more year. It's a possibility, guys. You never know. So just keep your eye on that. Any other players he talked about, I really didn't hear about. Didn't hear anything about Gordon Dragic. Richardson said he enjoyed this season or whatever. He's ready for the next phase or whatever next year. Same thing with Winslow. Bam Adebayo has some work to do offensively this summer. And that's pretty much all, man. I really don't have anything else to talk about until I hear from Pat Riley, and then I can really tell you what I think is going to happen after I analyze his interview or his press conference, end of the season press conference. So you guys should tell me what you think in the video. I'll holler at you guys later, most likely tomorrow after the press conference today. And yeah, he left for 305 out. Let's get it.